It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. John Shelby with you alongside Chris Singleton. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 would more or less just end this thing. So this game is going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched. The first two games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3. And we'll be back in a minute to get it started. All right, just about ready for baseball. And our pitcher tonight, Adrian Hauser.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And he deals. Out to short. Oh, he gloves it to first. But he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
First and second, no outs here in Game 3 of the ALCS. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Mangun on the move, racing back, and it one-hops the wall. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting him at bat. They hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Kerry Carpenter digs in now. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here is Gleyber Torres. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Loud. Whips it to first. 1 out in the top of the first. And next up for the Tigers, Dillon Dingler. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
One down. And now here is Spencer Torkelson. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Squirts away a little bit. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Not close with that one, and the count's even at 2.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
This one in the air, right field. Mangun under it. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. Tapped softly on the ground. Loud. Now the throw to first on the run. And that's a nice play to end the inning. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. Tigers 4, the Rays coming to bat. Bottom of the first. Now up for Tampa Bay, number 14. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Skubal was a workhorse the last time out, throwing a complete game. That's to third. Gets to it with a slide. Fires to first, and they get the out. And stepping in is the speedy Jake Mangun. That's in there.
Yeah, not a lot of pitchers racking up complete games nowadays, so that last start of his really stands out for me. When you can eat innings like that, you take a big weight off your bullpen, and that's very valuable.
And that one popped in the air, left field. 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Jonathan Aranda stands in now and watches strike 1. On a line, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Perfect example right there. A hitter who hits the ball on the outside part of the plate the other way has to trust his hands and let the ball travel a little bit deeper.
Carpenter on the move towards foul ground. Long run, tracks it down. Here in Game 3 of the American League Championship Series. Here's the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Here comes the 0-1. Center field. Hauls it in for the out. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. 1 down, base is empty. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. The batter now, Javier Baez. Doubled his first time up. On the ground to third. Tags the runner for 1. And that's 2. So no runs. Back now in Tampa Bay. Yandy Diaz now. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball, it stays nothing in 2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
Outside corner, got him looking. And now it's Brandon Lau. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Colson Montgomery. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Right through there for a strike.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Next offering upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Hauser back to work. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one back there. Up onto the porch and gone. Kiss that one goodbye. His 2nd homer of this series. It's 5-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Gleyber Torres. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And the batter now, Dillon Dingler RBI single his last time up. Grounded to 3rd, could be 2. Over to Lau. He's out. Back to 1st, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Palacios going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now the left fielder, Richie Palacios. And first offering is fouled off. Palacios in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. That misses.
Nope,
now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Really stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch. Lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away, but he committed to it. And his shoulders stayed square to the plate. Didn't try to pull off that ball at all. And that's why it jumped off the bat.
He's got it, and there's 1 down. So the lineup flips over. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter. And first offering is fouled off.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
And that one is lifted in the air. Green going after it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And now here's the speed threat. Outfielder, Jake Mangun. And it's fouled away. And the lefty with the 0-1. Just missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Coming home. 1 run is in. Now around 3rd, waving him home. Safe at home as 2 score on the inside the park homer.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting a second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
So 2 away with nobody on. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jonathan. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
No ball,
2
2
outs.
strikes.
Just misses with that one. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Perez makes the catch, and that'll do it. 2 runs in the inning, 2 hits, 1 was a home run. No errors, and no one left. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Wenzel Perez.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup, Colt Keith getting ready to hit. He's 2 for 2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in. The throw to second is offline.
Comes through with the RBI. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that.
1 out. Runner at second. Here's Riley Green. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1 out. The runner at second here in Game 3 of the ALCS. This one popped up. Montgomery. They got it for out number 2. Here's Baez. Late on that fastball.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Aranda. And that's the 3rd out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 6-2. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Back here at Tropicana Field, here's some real power at the plate. Junior Caminero. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
To the right side, and that's a fair ball. Lau at the plate.
1-0.
In the dirt. The 1-0. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Torkelson to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. Here in Game 3 of the American League Championship Series. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
That's down and in. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play. Man at first, nobody out. Here comes Gleyber Torres. 1 for 2. Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. And a foul ball. And that's outside. Now a fly ball to right center. Mangun sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away. And up next for Detroit, Dillon Dingler. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back to the first. And that one fouled off. Double play ball to second. There's one. He's out. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Rays, Colson Montgomery. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times. And it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of this.
It's in and out of his glove. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. Man at first. Here's the left fielder, Richie Palacios. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
And a swing and a miss there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
High fly ball out into left center field. Green makes the grab, 1 down. So the Rays batting order turns over. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter. First offering, and it just misses. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Carpenter on the move. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Last half of inning number 5. Scooble, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Slice down the right side.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
That's out to center field. And that is that. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Late on that fastball.
Ooh, Baez. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a miss. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Baker getting ready to go. Uceta, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowering away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
One down, base is empty.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. And a swing and a miss. Ibanez, 31 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 3 of the ALCS. That one not close. And the count is 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side. Skubal back to work. Fastball for a strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that's a foul ball. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Caminero now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Stays alive. Man at first, 1 away. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Inside, just missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away. Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Yeah, that's a little bit high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a slider misses down and away.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
2 on, 2 outs. And a foul ball. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the new inning getting started. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Colt Keith.
Number 63. Edwin.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
There might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
1 ball.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Riley Green will hit next. Way upstairs. 1-0. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That's out number 2. Now it's Javier Baez. That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To second. Pulls him off the bag.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Now here is Kerry Carpenter. And he chases that one below the zone. And that one is inside ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the late stages of game 3. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. So no run. Yeah, there's the strike.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Swing and a miss, struck him out with number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
This to third. Fair ball. Back to the top of the order. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter. Fought off foul. In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. High in the air, out to right. Carpenter hauls it in, 2 away. Jake Mangun next to hit for the Rays. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
Dingler squeezes it, and that ends the inning. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. Back now in Tampa Bay, Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
Brian Baker.
Liner snagged it first.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Dillon Dingler up now for the Tigers. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Foul ball. Up the middle. And a couple of quick outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 down, bases empty. Spencer Torkelson, the next to hit. To third, Caminero. Tosses to first, and they get Torkelson for the out. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. And that is out of play.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss at 96, struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Now batting, the third
Junior
baseman,
Caminero
Junior
next to hit for the Rays.
Caminero.
Foul ball there. On the corner for a strike.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
And down on strikes. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
And a strike on the outside edge. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 3 of the ALCS. Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Wenzel Perez.
Kelly.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
That one missing inside. That one fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Swing and a foul out of play. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of Game 3. Line drive and foul ball.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Foul ball still 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Smash down the left field line. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground. 1 out, runner at second. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. It's 7-2. And next to hit for Detroit, Riley Green. And a swing and a miss. Keith leads off first with 1 away. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And delivers outside. And there's the ball. 1 run across in the frame so far here at the top of the 9th. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 3. Battling here as he fouls it away. Good job to fight that one off. And ball four, two aboard.
Take your base.
Not a great back.
Pitching for
First
the
and
Rays,
second, one out.
Number
Javier Baez
29.
digs in right side.
Keith RBI.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. And a swing and a miss, and now two gone.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Carpenter stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 on, 2 outs. The 1-1 is fouled off.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Last chance for the home team. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. There's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm
Now
telling you,
batting,
pitcher and
the
catcher are on the
shortstop,
same page right now.
Montgomery, the next to hit, takes outside. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings and misses. Down to the last out for the Rays. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting himself in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
That one the other way, and that'll do it. The Tigers now lead the series 2-1 following this pivotal Game 3 win at home.
This team has been truly dominant in the series. Up now 3-0. Pretty demoralizing on the other side. You want to get this thing over as quickly as possible. So stay focused, come back for the next game, and close out this series.
Seven-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.